Alright, welcome to the stream, everybody. It is your local pepperoni back at it again. And, well, basically we're just gonna sit down, do some art on my small PC. If things flicker in and out, that's not my fault. It's just I have shitty hardware, and I'm trying to run this off a netbook, and wow, this is just bad. Hope you guys enjoy the, hopefully, royalty-free music. I picked it up on Spotify just for this kind of occasion, and the current setup is actually kind of weird. But enough talk. I need to work on cleaning these covers up. You see, I kind of went into a VHS craze lately, where it's like, oh, I want to dust off my collection. I want to dust off the collection I've gotten in thrift stores and stuff, just chill out and watch some of it. The latest one that I've gotten to watch is this one right here, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Featuring Dolly Parton and, oh, who's the other guy? Burt Reynolds, yeah. It's a really good movie. It's a commentary on prostitution and stuff, and, the media's puritanization of it. I live blogged a little bit of it while I was on Tumblr, and that was fun. So yeah, we have that. So I scanned in a few of the things I have in my collection, including this and a few other movies. One of them I got out of the shrink wrap for the first time, which means I haven't even watched it yet. And I was thinking of doing that, but nah, I'll save it for later. After all, I've got a lot of other things to work on. So we're gonna clean up this cover of Pretty Woman that I scanned in with my scanner. The premise of this movie is basically, imagine you're like a rich businessman, and you fall in love with the street prostitute that you hired. That's pretty much the plot of this movie. It's not a bad premise. And if you're of age, I really suggest you watch it. It's such a good movie. I have the physical cover in front of me. There's a lot of blemishes on it that we're gonna try and like anchor out so I can get them on my archival blog. Richard Jean did a really good job at playing the businessman, and Julia Roberts did a really good job of playing the prostitute in this. It's a very unlikely love story, but it tells a nice story. It's been a while since I've watched it, but yeah. It's gonna be like minor editing here. Oh shit, I should just pump up the entire brightness on this so I can see better. Oh yeah, I can see all the stinky pixels. There's a lot of JPEG artifacting on this, even though I saved it as a PNG, which is understandable. This thing is fucking filthy. I don't think I'll be able to do the faces, so we're just gonna leave them as crusty messes. Now, I had to shrink these down because Tumblr doesn't let you upload PNGs over a certain size, so I have to work with that. Work against that and make it under like 10 megabytes. Pretty sure that's what this sizing is able to do. Oh, that's so much better. Sorry, I just realized I was using a pen that like was stupid for what I'm doing. Okay. Use G Pen, because I was using my little sketch pen to work on that, and that's stupid. really stupid because I forgot how small it was. Literally labeled small. Why the fuck would I use that? I think this is gonna be the easiest one that I'm gonna work on tonight because a lot of the background is just white. At the same time, it's probably one of the hardest ones I'm gonna work on because of, well, the background is white. Alright, so we're gonna make sure it doesn't close gaps. Oh, actually, this is very useful. Okay. Yeah. This is a useful idea, actually. So, anything that the blue doesn't touch, something I might have to work on. Which isn't much left, actually. That's good. Oops. Okay. That's good. Yeah, that looks good. It's like digital art, dude. You just gotta figure out where things are screwy. And you can fill in the gaps from there. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna touch the actor photos with like a 10-foot pole. Because, like, yeah, they're crusty and all, but I feel like that's part of the aesthetic, kind of. Like, the backgrounds can be cleaned. The actors, no, man, they gotta stay crusty. They have gotta stay crusty, otherwise it's just not the movie magic you paid for, you know? I can't tell if that yellow was supposed to be there. Okay, I can see it slightly on the box, so I'm gonna assume that was meant to be there. Instead of just being like, I'm gonna erase it. Pretty woman. Oh, and the soundtrack for this is actually really good. Not that anyone cared, but like it's a really good soundtrack. No, wait, I'm thinking of The Woman in Red. Never mind. Sorry. I have the soundtrack for The Woman in Red on like cassette tape, so of course I would think it's good. Is there anything else that got chipped out really badly? That looks like that's supposed to be there. Alright, easiest one of the night. Easiest one of the night, Pretty Woman, is done. I can go ahead and save that. Oh man, this is such a good soundtrack. Okay. Here's another one that I get to play with a little bit. Now this one was in better condition than what I got for Pretty Woman for some reason. Yeah, this one's in, like, way better condition. There's not, like, any scraping on the box. And the only wear that's there is just, like, vaguely just the cardboard warping a little bit. But otherwise, it's pretty much fine. This one will be pretty easy too. This will be pretty easy to work with, I'm pretty sure. Just need the cover up what is missing, and some of the accidental specks of dirt I let get on the thing. Now that I think about it. So I actually watched this one recently, and I think I've already given you a plot synopsis about it. But basically it's this small town... Oh shoot, it's an off-white. Okay, sorry. Basically, what this one's about is Dolly Parton inherits a prostitution house. Except in this movie, her name is Mona. Where it kind of fell on hard times, and it ran under the guise of being like a chicken farm, because that's what they would pay the prostitutes for, like when money was hard to come by. They paid for their services in chicken. Oh shoot, wait. I think that gradient was supposed to be there, actually. Whoops, okay. Yeah, I think that gradient's supposed to be there, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's supposed to be there. Okay. We also have a few more that I actually do need to resize real fast. We'll get to doing that. We'll get to doing that when possible. Oh man, I can't match the off-white properly. Is this white? Or is it supposed to be like an off-white? It looks about the same as Pretty Woman, so I'm thinking it's supposed to be white. Huh. Why is it the color that it is right now? Don't look right. That don't look right at all. Like the cardboard got smudged or something. Which likely shouldn't happen, but you never know. You honestly never know. So, yeah, I'm gonna try my best to get that covered. But anyways, what was I saying about this? Right, okay, so Dolly Parton inherits a whorehouse where the prostitution happens and stuff. And they go under the guise of being a chicken farm. And it's located in like this backwater town in Texas. And some media freak decides to raid the place to reveal the secret of, yeah, this place is like an illegal prostitution ring, because I guess in the 80s, prostitution wasn't like a legal thing. I don't know. Yeah, that looks fine. But because prostitution isn't legal, the media guy goes after the house and after Dolly. And he ends up taking pictures of a lot of the prostitutes that are there. God bless their souls. And he pretty much almost ruins the house. I don't know how it ends. I kind of like zoned out after that, but it's one of those movies. We have a few more that I'm gonna work on. We got Full Metal Jacket, Saving Private Ryan, and the Top Gun from oh god, what year is it? Oh, my amp thing is sitting there. Okay. 86. 1986. Top Gun from that year. Yeah. So we're gonna be editing 3 more. We got that, and that. I don't have much to say about these next 3 because I'm not like a huge military movie person. This This one should be fine, actually. I like got it fresh out of the plastic wrap just to scan it. Oh man. Oh man. Look at that. Look at that. That is. Whew, my scanner. Or the print quality is like ridiculous. I kind of want to see if it does it on this too. Hold on. No? No, this one looks normal. Huh. That one looks normal. This one kind of has the rippling effect too. What about Top Gun? Huh, yeah, this one has it too. Weird. Okay. Thinking it has to do with photo technology from the time, but I'm not 100% on that. Really not 100% on that. So, we're gonna change the canvas size. No. We're gonna... Yeah, change the resolution. Oh, what did I do? 500 by 900? Something like that. What was it? 500 by 900? Oh, that squished it. That squished it so hard. Hold on. Let's undo that real quick and see what difference it made. Nope, still the weird shape. Okay. Okay. I remember watching Full Metal Jacket because I got recommended it by a friend. And I also found it at the thrift store, so I was like, it's cheap, why not? Oh shoot, actually, hold on. No. Wait. Image resolution size, width, height. Okay, actually, let me undo that so I can crop it first, because God forbid I forget to crop this dang thing. Okay. So, I don't know what about this movie made me interested in it. I'm not like a huge military fanboy or whatever, but yeah, I think one of my best friends told me to watch it, and I did, and I kind of enjoyed it. I didn't use this program originally to... Yeah, I didn't use this program initially to change what resolution this was. So if it looks fucked up, there's a reason for it. Okay. Canvas size. Yep. 900. It's okay if I cut this one off just a little bit. If I don't... Ah, shoot. Okay. Go from the bottom. Go from the bottom. Yeah, base it from the bottom. If I don't, it's gonna look weird. No, that's not what I wanted. No. Yeah, that'll be fine. The ones with the white backgrounds are so easy to work with, you know? Personal opinion, I guess. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so you see this little clump of pixels right here? That's actually supposed to be there, but for some fucking reason... God godforsaken reason, it's just crusty. It's crusty and it doesn't look like it deserves to be there, so I'm just gonna... hippity hoppity, I'm gonna nuke it off the property. We got some scuff marks on the sides too, so I'm gonna have to get rid of those. Particularly near this. I could try to figure out what font this is and upscale it, but I feel like that would take away the original integrity of this. Just a little bit, maybe. And the colors do look a little saturated, as if, yeah, if they kind of went through the printer once or twice. Then again, my eyes aren't that good. It's not like anybody's gonna zoom in on this anyways. I'm just doing small touch-ups for the sake of, it looks clean. It looks clean. It was part of my collection. Somebody else might enjoy it. I'm gonna put these up to nearest neighbor. Yeah, like that. For the pixel precision stuff, you just gotta be very careful on where you tread. And if you're trying to fill in, like, white holes, look for your nearest neighbor and try to fill in using that with pressure sensitivity. Because JPEG artifacting through scanning is like... I feel like it's a common thing. It might just be the age of my scanner. I don't know. But it happens. Alright, the last noticeable one is on the E, but there's also some on the K. Oh, shoot. Anyways, what else can I talk about? Now that I think about it. I can't tell if I'm making anybody go deaf, so I didn't check my audio levels that well. And when I did, I kind of blew my own ears out because I didn't have headphones in. That's what you get. That's what you get when you test OBS, guys. Be sure to get headphones, otherwise you're gonna blast your ears out. If you're doing monitoring, and the mic gets like a feedback loop or something. Because I've been playing with my settings a lot lately. I've been playing with my settings lately, and it's just kind of been messy around the edges. Just in general. We still got little holes that I can fill up. They're not noticeable from a distance, which is how these will be viewed most likely. But I still feel bad just kind of leaving them there. You know what I mean? Let me think. Okay, so 1980s Top Gun, unlike the current one, Top Gun Maverick, I feel like there's a difference. I don't really know. I haven't watched the new one. Heard it's good. Heard it's good. I will get around to, I don't know, looking for it later, I guess. But as it stands now, I've only seen the original. In fact, seeing Tom Cruise's name on the cover makes me think of, it makes me think of the whole Scientology thing. Like how that stupid debacle. And the only reason it does is because I've been watching a few too many YouTube documentaries about old stuff like that. Just small content creators doing stuff related to whatever happened there. I really hope this doesn't get VOD muted. We'll see later, though. Because I did my best to pull up the copyright-free library on Spotify, and this is some of the stuff it spat back out at me. So, things happen. I guess that's just their fault. I don't know. I turned my stream preview off, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. God. What else can I talk about? Alright, so finally got back into a social media that I have not touched with a 10-foot pole for like a few years now. I haven't touched it since maybe 2019, late 2021, maybe like mid 2020. I can't really pinpoint a date, but it had a lot of things that referred to our old host name, which you guys have met her before. She's very nice, I guess. Fumi has streamed on the channel a few times. Has definitely done a few videos as well of just random junk. But yeah, y'all know Fumi. Y'all know Fumi. That was the name that went that was on the profile. And I was like, oh my god, that was a while ago. Fumi still fronts. Fumi still does stuff around with us, but like her social media presence has just kind of died down. So getting a whiff of just something that she used to indulge in was just like, wow. Feels like forever ago, you know? Like, nobody really knows what's going on behind the scenes with us, I guess, but sometimes our front changes, like, frequently. Whoever claims to be host at the time just kind of slips through the cracks every once in a while. That was one of those moments, I guess. Freya has not been host for like a few years now. Neither has Finch. But, you know, that's just how it be, I guess. Wonder how bad the bitrate is making this. Hold on. Ooh. I feel like the bitrate is just like making this chug. Could be right, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't even know if this is recording smoothly. I just didn't check. I will figure that out in the VOD. But whoever stuck around for 16 minutes to watch this slideshow of a stream, if that was the case, then good on ya. Honestly, good on ya. I was originally planning not to do mic and just letting you guys listen to the music. The short little music loop of lo-fi and crap that I picked up. But then I realized it's a bad idea. And I barely checked how my audio leveling is doing with my mic right now. I did some experiments earlier with it, and then I changed the settings, and then I didn't redo the experiment, so I don't know if I'm blasting somebody's ears out right now. I really don't know. Also, this is not an optimal streaming setup right now. We have the HDMI capture card picking up what's going on my second laptop, and we have the bigger one that has like a margin of more processing power that's operating the stream and the YouTube page right now. And so far it's doing good. And also we have my phone plugged into the streaming computer, so you guys can listen to Spotify without my CPU having a shit. Which was a really big brain move, actually. I've used Line-In before for like recording stuff off the record player and stuff like that. I've never thought I was gonna use it for this. Hopefully I didn't fuck it up and you guys can hear the music that's coming through. Because if not, you guys have just been listening to me scream for the past minute or so. From a distance, that looks fine. We're gonna save it. Saving Private Ryan shouldn't have too much wrong with it, besides, cardboard fold, which I can see up in the corner. My scanner was at an angle because I sat it on my chair, which is the reason why it has this weird thing going on with it. Like, you can kind of see the side of the spine, and I don't know if that's by design or just something happened. I don't really know. Oh, hey, it's Sean. Give me a moment. I'm gonna check some messages. I know, right? The prostitute movie. I posted about the prostitute movies that I really liked on my thing. And nobody responded to those. But when I go into like relatable military stuff, they're just like, yeah. Yeah, but also, why the fuck is Tom Hanks in every single military movie? And I'm just like, I don't fucking know. But, like, I get it. It's kind of annoying. I don't have anything against him. He's just not a good actor. He's just not, like, not the best actor, to be honest. Unpopular opinion for the day. Alright, so this is one way to get it, because it has, like, this weird crust texture that I'm pretty sure I could get away with just duplicating and, like, patching over it. Oh, there's a nail mark in it. Oh, I didn't notice that earlier. Honestly, it's hard to spot imperfections in these sleeves. If I'm gonna be, like, completely honest with you. Some of that could just be factory processing, though, and, like, not much else. Oh my god, I didn't notice how many white scrapes are in this. What the fuck? This thing was sealed in plastic, dude. This thing was, like, sealed in plastic when I opened it. I didn't think it would be this bad. Okay. Okay, that one's just my fault. That one is just my fault. I could... Yeah, I could probably buff that out. Yeah, I'm very close to getting that buffed out properly. Okay. Alright, that's looking slightly better. Now, the other thing that's getting me is the print on this, like, gray area. It's turning kind of green. If you know what I mean. Like, printer just ran out of ink. Why is everything turning green kind of thing? That's what that feels like to me. I might just do the darken trick again. As to not disturb the natural scenery too much. It seems to work. It seems to work on this, so... Yeah, anything with textures, you might want to go in with, like, a... like... Oh, what are these called anyways? Like, layer effects or whatever? Yeah, that might be what it is. If it does something like that, you might want to go in with some layer effects and see where that can get you. And I locked the layer for no fucking reason. That's cool. Don't know how that happened. Cannot tell you how that happened. I don't know. Remember when Spielberg rewrote like Star Wars lore for this one kid who wanted to get like married or something? Like I wanted to be like he said something in like a letter that was like, I want to be a Jedi, but I also want to get married or something like that. And I don't know if it was Spielberg or George Lucas that wrote back like, yeah, just for you, we're gonna lift the thing where it's like, yeah, Jedi can get married now or whatever. I don't know. I remember reading that somewhere a long while ago. Alright, that looks a little cleaner. That looks just a little bit cleaner. I'm begging you. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking cleaner than it was, so that's good. can't tell what I can't tell what layer I would need to like buff that out. Huh. I could resort to the cheese trick where it's just like, take a piece and crop it out and then put it back. Take a piece, crop it out, put it back, but, don't know how well that would work, given the circumstances. There's be a lot of print imperfections on this. Who published this? Published this, actually. Hold on. Was it... DreamWorks. Understandable. Have a good day. My copy of Shrek 2 is pretty beat up. Maybe it's the first one, actually. I don't know. I only looked at a few of my tape cases before I got to doing this. I actually run like a little thing on Tumblr. It's actually Finch's blog. But he lets me post to it sometimes. Whenever I find something like neat in like the piles of documents that we just kind of fuck around with during the day. But yeah, if I find something interesting that he might like, he'll let me scan it on the computer and just kind of send it. No, not send it, but yeah. Oh, it got worse. Oh man, it got so much worse. Ow. Oh man. Okay. Change that. Bicubic. Alright, let's try this again. How bad is it? Still pretty bad. Like, actually. I don't know if I should... I don't know how I can smooth this one out. Jesus. It is like so bad just shrinking it down. Yeah, no matter what I do, it just gets that weird look on it. I can't tell if it was just the way it was printed or what. Oh, Lord. It might be sun damaged, actually. It could be sun damaged. Maybe. Huh. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm, like, bit crushing it so hard. I can't tell. Nearest color seemed to do it. Didn't brush it up to where it looked like, you know, like those neon stickers that you get on, like, Redbubble and stuff? It looked like that. That's what that looked like. Yeah, this looks fine. I don't even mind, like, the thing going on. We can just cut it off from the top. I don't feel like it would be missed with the 2 pixels of just junk. Yeah, that looks a little better. That looks just a little bit better. I can try and blur that out. Can't guarantee it'll work, but I can try. Shading. Shading moment. looks fine from afar. Nobody will notice unless you watched me work on this, right? Right. So don't. So the trick is just don't. Looks good. Alright, I think this one is like the... Wait, no, Top Gun's gonna be worse, because it has like all those gradients. Yep. All the gradients. This one I actually kind of tried to boost the color on while it was scanning. So hopefully it's not as much work as I think it's gonna be, but I could be entirely wrong about that. It could just be as bad. Could be as bad. I really like the gradient that they got going on here. I really like it. It's really nice. Darken. Too dark. That's better. That's a better shade of pink for what they're going for. Too dark. You just gotta get the right shade. You just gotta get the right shade for the right area, because it kind of variates a little bit. I can definitely tell that a lot of the black sticker residue was not supposed to be there, but it is anyways, because this copy is just beat up as all hell. So yeah, I got my work cut out for me, baby. We're gonna be trying to go over these suckers on like 3 layers later, maybe. I can see in the print that it has like a pattern going on. Not too sure how I should address that, if I should address it, but yeah. Oh man, to think I was gonna upload these raw. Oh man. The variation was like stupid. Real goddamn stupid. No. Right. Not hard enough. Z. Got a number 1 victory? Oh yeah. Yeah, forward yeah. Oh yeah, you can definitely tell that some of this residue was just not meant to be here. Oh man, it is bad. I can't even tell what the original shade was supposed to be. I'm gonna have to like look up a clean reference of this just so I can try and restore it, which kind of defeats the point because like somebody's probably already restored this on their own. But holy shit, dude, you can smell the amount of crust coming off of this. You can see it in this. You can see the sticker residue everywhere. Oh man, whoever's copy this was, fuck dude. What the shit, dude? Alright, here's another thing I want to talk about. So, my senior year of high school starting soon, and one of the first things I thought of was like, because I'm part of this one club, or not really a club, it's more like a, we've described it as like a cult before. That's also not the right term. It's just this funny little class of like band geeks or whatever. And on Fridays, because we have football games and stuff going on, a lot of us usually stay after school and just kind of hang out in the band room. And when we need to eat our stuff, we go out with friends, or we just, go down to the local corner store and back. And I had like an idea, because we spend our time there a lot, and I'm one of those people that just can't fucking drive for the life of me. So my idea was, alright, let me pirate just a crap ton of things that we can watch after school. And we can all sit down in the band room and just kind of watch stuff until call time. Which my friends were like, yeah, that's a very good idea. That's really cool. I was like, yeah, it sounds like a fun idea. But in doing that, I would have to A, bring my computer every Friday, B, figure out how to torrent a whole series, to make it like where I'm not sitting there trying to download stuff for like hours. Because I have done that before and it's not fun. It is not a fun time. But like, yeah. One of the first series that I'm thinking of getting when that comes out, is season 2 of the Cuphead show, because I got one of my friends into it because I really liked the game. I really enjoyed playing the game. My brother gifted it to me back in, oh man, I don't even want to say it was 2017, but it was like maybe 2017, 2018 maybe. I don't know. It's a big blur. It's a big blur from that far back. Yeah, my brother gifted me a copy, and I was like, holy shit. Okay. Never paid him back for that. Okay, I might have, actually. I'm not sure. But it's such a good game, I waited for a long time for the Delicious Last Course to come out. And when it finally did, I didn't have enough money to buy it. So I watched other people play it. And I enjoyed the experience of just watching other people play. For real. And I also kind of went into the fandom circle a little bit, again. Which I regretted doing, honestly. It's calmed down a lot since, like, 2017, 2018 content. Because I was around for that stuff. On like Amino, Google Plus, and a little bit of Tumblr. I was on and off on there. Like some of the fandom stuff at the time was fucking crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. And I don't really get into, like, fandom discourse, because it's stupid. But now that I'm a part of, like, the self-shipping community and stuff, there are a few things that I have drawn the line at, where I'm just outright like, don't do that, please. Thanks. But I don't have a big enough following to where it's like a big deal when I talk about it. So, yeah. One of the more interesting things I think I've run into is people shipping Saltbaker with Chalice, and I'm just like, you know, when they revive her, they portray her as like a literal child, dude. That is just fucked up. And a lot of people seem to agree with that, which is good. Even on like the devlog, I think, I don't know, it might have been something that was released by the team, but there was a analogy thing where it's like, Chalice is to Saltbaker as Cuphead and Mugman are to Elder Kettle. Where it's like, it's a parental guardian figure. And yet I still walk around and see people on Phantom Spaces being like, oh, ship Pargenant and other stuff like that. And I'm just like, ugh. Gag. Slightly related to what we're doing right now, I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately. Because, hey, it's summer, I don't have anything better to do, because I can't get a job. And one of the things that I've been, like, really fixated on lately is this one channel that's been doing, like, restorations on, like, toys and stuff. Particularly ones that are, like, trying to be movie accurate to, like, Toy Story and stuff like that. I think those kinds of videos are, like, really cool. Like, they'll take, like, an in-depth look at, like, character designs and stills from the movie and promotional material and all that other stuff and be like, okay, we're gonna take a look at toys that have been officially released for the franchise, and we're gonna pick apart what makes everything, you know, kind of shit about them. I got to see it with Takara Tomi's Woody, which honestly, there's a lot of things wrong with that. There's a lot of things wrong with that figure. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the one Woody with some of those funny anime pictures that you see around the internet. You know the ones. I'm not gonna pull them up for, you know, TOS reasons. You know what I'm talking about. I've seen them on Tumblr, Reddit, other forum pages that I've looked at. It's just cursed. And the reason why he looks so cursed is probably because of the fact that they gave him eyelids. Like, normal Woody, by default, does not have eyelids, I think. At least not that I'm aware of. Yeah, there might be moments in the movie where he blinks and stuff, but, like, I don't understand why you would take that and slap it on a toy that does not need to blink. So I watched somebody dismantle Takara Tomi's Woody, and what they did was basically fix it up to where A, he doesn't have those creepy, like, eyelids anymore, and they also cut off his eyebrows, sanded them down, and made them more even. I also watched the same YouTuber do a restoration of the Buzz Lightyear that they released for the movie Lightyear, which came out recently. It's not a bad movie, per se. it doesn't quite follow some of the previous established things in the Toy Story universe, and that's okay, I guess. And that's okay, I guess, if you're new to the series. Like, yeah, it's a little weird. Honestly, I might just leave this one looking crusty, because, like, it is... Oh, man, it is hard to get some of this done properly. Especially with, like, the textures and the photos and stuff. Nah, man. Nah, man, I ain't dealing with it. From a distance, it looks fine. When it gets bit crushed, it's probably gonna look fine. But right now, it is just ugly. Thank you, recovery. I like how my preview is like zoomed in on Tom Hanks' face right now. Like on the stream. I don't know how far behind this thing is. Probably dropping frames. Because I dropped the bitrate down on this stream for reasons. Because I was looking at the stats and I realized, oh, it's not rendering how it should. And a lot of recommended guides that I've looked at says don't go under 1,000, otherwise you're gonna get chopped. But because I'm running this on a netbook that does not have the best CPU ever, I actually have to kind of go down, make it run like Chong, sadly. Alright, a lot of the noticeable stuff has gone out. The only thing that's really left are like the dark specks. Which honestly, I think the dark specks are harder to get out than the lighter ones. I'm gonna be like completely honest with you. Sorry, yeah, one of those is supposed to be there, the other one isn't supposed to. Also looks like I can just straight up, like this and just black box it. It's supposed to be black on the original cover. But it's not for some reason, so that's cool. Not, so that's cool. Oh, I think my phone just died. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Okay, I was not watching the battery on that, so let me take the line out real quick. I don't have the technical difficulties thing up, so give me a second. La 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 la, the thing ran out and I don't know how to fix it, so that's fine. We're gonna continue on with just voiceover. Unless I can get this thing to reboot. Doubting that, but never know. Let me look at it again. Yeah, that top is supposed to be black. Also, that literally reset for no reason. It's literally at 70%. I don't understand why it did that. Ah, oh, man. Why did it do that? Oh, system update. You didn't tell me that was gonna be a thing. What the fuck? It literally just says system update. The fuck do you mean? I did not see any notification for system update. I didn't even have you plugged in. What the fuck? I didn't even have the dang thing plugged in. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. Oh man. Okay. Whatever. So we're filling that in. What just updated? Security update. Android 12 security patch from June 1st. Gee, thanks, asshole. Anyways, let's put Spotify back on real quick. So I can listen to some funky tunes. If I can get back into my library, that is. Hold on. Okay. Luckily, I have the input muted right now, so... There we go. Back where we left off. Oh, shoot. Put it back. Alright. You guys want to hear a story? Alright. Alright, I got one. So... There's this friend of mine, yeah? Wants to learn about... like the basic computer nerd stuff. And me being the light power user, not like the hacker man kind of stuff, but like I know my way around it, I guess. Kinda. I'm not like hacker man, it's more like I know my way around the block with computers, I guess. But yeah, this certain friend wanted to learn about them, and I didn't really know where to start because it's such a vast topic, you know? A lot of people from my generation, despite being raised on the computer, for most of them, don't even know how to operate one properly. Like, they don't know anything about, like, system restore points, how to right-click, how to save stuff, keyboard shortcuts, all that fun stuff. That I feel like you at least should kind of know. Oh man, I can't tell if behind this thing it's supposed to be, like, full black or if it's... Nope, I'm assuming it's all black. Just so much sticker residue up top that doesn't look like it should be. Makes no fucking sense. Whoever owned this copy before me, what is wrong? What was wrong with you? Ooh. We're just gonna make it dark enough to where it's like chill. But yeah, a lot of people from my generation who are like somewhat raised on the computer, which is kind of an ableist thing to say because not everybody had like access to Wi-Fi or like wired internet or whatever. In fact, I didn't even have it until like I think my 4th grade year, something like that. Yeah, I didn't even have stable internet till maybe my 4th grade, or like 6th grade year. I don't know, it was around the time I got myself a Wii U, which, if you guys want to check the date, it was the Wii U from GameStop's Black Friday, that had Smash Bros. And Splatoon pre-installed on it. If you know what bundle I'm talking about, if you know what to Google, then you can tell exactly what year that was. But I didn't have internet until I got that Wii U. I didn't have like an active Wi-Fi thing in the house, besides that Wii U. And I couldn't use the house computer for the longest time, because back when Pokemon X and Y came out, I didn't know 3DS, I didn't know that emulators were a thing. I didn't know the Citra project had not started yet, which means you could not have played 3DS games at that time. And I went on this really sketchy website. It was like a Pokemon fan site that probably doesn't exist anymore. But they had a file download for Pokemon X and Y in this unreadable format on the computer that I didn't know how to open, and I ended up downloading a virus because of that, and it pretty much nuked the entire computer. It was bad. We took it to the local repair shop, and they did their best to fix it. God bless their souls. They also removed a lot of stuff that I could pretty much say could count as pornography. I don't really know. But yeah. Back in the day, when I was kind of stupid, I downloaded a lot of, like, anime PNGs, and I ended up making one of them the desktop wallpaper. And my mom, who had no fucking idea how the computer worked, was like, "Oh, that's a virus!" Because I fucked it up with something, God knows what else. And yeah, I was not allowed to change the computer background for a while after that. But when we got it back, I was just like, you know what? Let's make it look like Windows XP. So I put up a little Meadow thing. And that computer has since gotten really, really slow. It could use a little bit of an upgrade. But off the top of my head, it might be the most powerful computer that we have in the house, I think. That I don't use much anymore because it runs slow as a potato. Because it runs slow as a potato, and the specs are like, I would say about 10 years behind, maybe netbook level, maybe a little better than that. Not too sure. Not too sure. I would have to do a CPU comparison just to see where it is. But even if the CPU is like better, I think the bottleneck for that is just like, I think the bottleneck for that PC is like the random access memory that it has. It only has like a 2 gig stick in there. Which was the standard back in the day. Which was like a standard back when we got it, but now if you want to run anything that's kind of like normal, you're gonna want something like 4 gigabytes. If you're really going on the crazy side with like graphical programs and stuff, you might want to make it 8. Like, for example, the computer that I'm using to work on just art and stuff right now, this thing has like 8 gigabytes of random access memory. It has a Celeron CPU. It's not the best. It's very entry level, very weak, just netbook stuff. Very weak netbook. Just like the PC that I'm streaming on at the moment. It's also an extremely weak netbook. When did I... Okay. At some point I moved the thing on accident. Happens sometimes because for some reason this tablet likes yeah. Sometimes when I use this tablet, it accidentally holds down like control, and if I move my mouse on anything, it'll like move whatever layer I'm working on. Kind of inconvenient, but it happens. I just learned to get past it, work past it. Just go on. Yeah, if that PC that I'm talking about is like any good, I think the only bottleneck on it would be RAM. Because unlike what I'm using right now, it's an actual like desktop PC. It was made for like business and stuff. And business PCs are usually pretty good for no reason. Like, they have really good specs on them. It would all boil down to how well the CPU can just kind of handle stuff. And hopefully, if I ever get to reclaim it as my own, hopefully it won't be too outdated to where I'll be wasting money trying to get parts for it. Because I feel like I could upgrade it to be somewhat decent for its time period. Maybe a little, well, not close to up to par with like some of the flagship desktop PCs nowadays, but something good enough for what I need to do, which is mostly vintage games. Well, not so vintage, but you know what I mean. It's just my weird Steam game library that has like a few heavy hitters in it. but also something that's good at rendering for other stuff, because I do video editing. I've done video editing on the netbook that I'm using to draw right now. And it's taken a long time to render some of the videos that have come out of this thing, but it usually works out in the end. That's good. In fact, now that I think about it, ever since I upgraded my install of Debian on this, I don't think I've re-downloaded Kdenlive. It's not the main video renderer that I use, but it's not a bad piece of software. It's actually pretty dang good. It has a lot of features that Vegas doesn't. Yeah, that's what I use, by the way. I found a video for a Vegas license that people can just share, with nobody really having to pay for it, besides, I don't know, somebody, I guess. But yeah, using a version of Vegas with a weird, like, license on it. That's basically what I've been using to render some of my videos. Besides Movie Maker every once in a while. Can't help but use the classics, you know? Like when I was younger, I used to do a lot of art on the aforementioned house PC that we had. A lot of it was nuked when we went to go get it fixed. Sad. But a lot of my childhood art was like MS Paint art for stuff. And I figured out that Windows 7 had like a movie maker on it, and I was like, ooh, what does this do? So I imported a lot of photos that I downloaded, and I kind of made like these slideshows and stuff out of it. Really, really simple times. Never did any animations with it. Sadly enough. But god dang, I did make some pretty good slideshows out of some of the edits that I made. The only thing it was missing was like the Nightcore backgrounds and stuff. Which I actually did know what Nightcore was back in the day, before we got the PC working, because good old mobile data, back when shitty prepaid phones were the only thing my family could afford. You know, like pay month to month and stuff. Except it wasn't unlimited data, it was limited with a data cap. After a certain amount, it would slow down like a crawl. And that's what I would watch YouTube on, because we didn't have Wi-Fi. And a lot of that time was spent on the older YouTube apps for like Android 4, maybe Android 5. You know, watching The Annoying Orange, listening to Nightcore, having things rendered through first, which, thanks YouTube, you took that away from me. And just chilling out with that. Pretty nostalgic, actually. It's a very fond memory of mine. Just sitting down and listening to Nightcore in my free time. Helped me get through a few dark things, I guess. Alright, Top Gun is looking better than it was. For real, it is looking better. Oh no, you don't. No? There's a lot of weird tones in this. Yeah, there's a lot of weird color tones in this. Just looking at it's kind of weird. Like, actually. From a distance, it doesn't look too bad. But when you zoom in, oh, you can really smell the detail. I'm actually gonna go ahead and shrink this down, since we can't do that at the moment. It's huge. It's huge. Ooh. This size. 5 so. Did it scale properly? Yeah, close enough. And the compression made that dot look better, so that's good. Hiding blemishes is easy when it's at a smaller scale. You know why? Because everything's been bit crushed. Everything has already been bit crushed for you. You don't gotta worry about where the next thing went. Look, man, we are just melting away that battery acid looking stuff on the case. Still kind of stinky looking, but we're getting there. Have I ever told you guys the one story about the time I went fishing and I pulled up a thing? It wasn't a snake, it was a fish. But the fish hissed at me and then it jumped back off like the deck back to the water, and I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Except I didn't say that out loud because I was with family and I was like, oh, and I was also like way too young to like, you know, actively go out of my way to do that. But it was pretty fucking weird. Like, just imagine, you pull up this fucking frog looking thing. You pull up this frog slug looking thing. Fucking hisses at you and jumps back into the water where it came from, and you're just like, what? What the hell just happened? Some of these bigger ones are a little rougher to buff out. Now it's doing that thing. Alright, so if you notice my cursor turning back into the knife, that means that control is being held down at some point. It happens a lot with this tablet for some reason. For no particular reason. It might have to do something with the shortcut buttons, just being buggy. Maybe Galmon is just like, I don't know, here. It happens sometimes. Like, right after I use my eraser, I get done tapping on my, move thing. I don't know, it just does as it pleases sometimes. Great. I have wanted to save up for like a pen display from Galmon, because I've looked at some of them and they seem kind of cool. And it's also from a brand I'm familiar with, even though they're a Chinese company. But I kind of trust them because, like, I've had my Galmon tablet for a while now, and it's worked out fine. It's worked fine for me. It hasn't died yet. It comes with a lot of extra nibs in case I need to replace any. Which I've only done, like, once, I think. I didn't know how, like, far down you can fucking carry these things. In fact, the current one that I'm using is a little dull, but it could be worse. It honestly could be worse. And it's working for what I'm doing, so I don't see the point of changing it out now. But yeah, when you buy from Galmon, they usually give you a lot of stuff in the package. They give you adapters out of the box if you want to use it on like a mobile device, which sometimes does not work. I mean, yeah. I mean, my current setup, you know. They also give you like one of those little artist gloves out of the box, so you don't have to go out of your way to buy one. It's made out of this like silky material. It does trigger my kind of, I wouldn't really say OCD, but like it's a texture that my skin does not like. It doesn't like react to it or anything. It's just I don't like it. It feels bad. It feels really bad. It's like one of those weird fifth sense, like you just cannot stand. It's literally just ADHD texture that I just cannot understand or like deal with. Cause like silk does like something weird for me. It gives me hives, and I don't know if that's just because I don't cut my nails that often, so my finger pads don't understand what that feels like, or if it's like other stuff, but it just feels bad. Whenever I touch it, I just don't like it. Don't like it at all. You're red, white, and blue. When you have gradients like this, it's easier to just grab the nearest color and fucking go for it. Make sure it doesn't blend in. Make sure you don't get too much on there. If you do, you'll just notice the blob instead of what's happening. For example, fixing those little white dots up. Get like a surrounding color that'll like blend in if you try to go over it. Otherwise it's just gonna look bad. That's as good as I can bother making it, actually. It's a little crusty, but that's as much as I can be bothered with. That's all I wanted to work on tonight. Alright, that's going on my archive. These are all going on my archive pretty soon. And hopefully I can watch over the VOD and make sure that this wasn't like a total train wreck. We only dropped like 46 frames, and that might just have been like Wi-Fi issues. Yeah. CPU's clocking in at around 35-ish, 30 to 35. Not bad. Frame rate is sticking at the right under consistent of almost 24, but not quite. We've been up for an hour and a half. The 5-second delay is still active. We're in the green. How is stream health right now? Yep. 480, streaming in 480p is for sinners. I know. Shut up. Doesn't. Yeah, stream status is good. It's just everything is just warning me about the 480p thing, which shouldn't matter because it's re-encoding it like 480, what it actually supports. Just fine, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's all for tonight. I'm gonna log off. Good night, everybody.